Good evening. I hope you are well and safe. Please stay at home. Keep yourselves healthy, happy, and comfortable so that you can study hard and you can get high marks and you can, of course, improve your grade, raise your grade level, and of course, you can improve your skills in reading, writing, and listening, as well as speaking. Today we have reading one course, and today we have revision. I'll try to revise with you something from outside the textbook. I have chosen it from, some tests so that you can train yourself. You can learn strategies, some techniques. You can, of course, get fresh ideas and new information about, something extra curriculum outside the textbook. I'll train you. I'll help you. So now, let's begin. We have here directions. Read the following passage and answer the questions that follow. Refer to the text to check your answers with when appropriate, when suitable. A click, that's the sound of safety, that's the sound of survival, that's the sound of a seat belt locking in place. Seat belts save lives, and that's a fact. That's why I don't drive anywhere until mine is on. Choose to wear your seat belts is as simple. Of course, as choosing between life and death. Which one do you choose? Which one do you want? Think about it. Think about it. Think about, your life. So you have to choose. When you are driving a car, you may be going 60 miles per hour or faster. That car is zipping down the road. When somebody ahead of you locks up his or her brakes, of course, your driver doesn't have time to stop. The car that you are in crashes. Your car was going 60 miles per hour. Now it has suddenly stopped. Your body, however, is still going 60 miles per hour. What's going to stop your body? Will it be the windshield or your seat belt? Every time that you get into a car, you make that choice. Choose the seat belt. It is easier, safer, and less expensive. Some people think that seat belts are uncool. They think that seat belts cramp their style or that seat belts are uncomfortable. To them I say, what's more uncomfortable, wearing a seat belt or flying through a car windshield? What's more uncool, being safely anchored in a car, or skidding across the road in your jeans shorts? Wearing a seat belt is both cooler and more comfortable than the other alternatives. Let's just take a closer look at your choices. If you are not wearing your seat belt, you can hop around the car and slide in and out out of your car, out of your seat easily. That sounds like a lot of fun, but you are also more likely to die or suffer serious injuries. If you are wearing a seat belt, you have to stay in your seat. That's no fun, but you are much more likely to walk away unharmed from a car accident. A small pleasure for serious pain, that's a tough choice. I think I avoid the serious pain. How about going or giving your money away? Do you like to give your money away? Probably not, and for not. And when you don't wear your seat belt, you are begging to give your money away. That's because kids are required to wear seat belts in every state in America. If you are not wearing in a car or riding in a car, if you are riding in a car and don't have a seat belt on, the police can give you or your driver a ticket. Then you will have to give money to the city. I'd rather keep my money, but you can spend yours how you want. Wearing a seat belt does not make you invincible. You can still get hurt or killed while wearing your seatbelt, of course, but wearing them has proven to be safer than driving without them. You are much less likely to be killed in a car crash or a car wreck if you are wearing one. So, why not take that safer way? Why not go the way that has been proven a top result in fewer deaths? You do want to live, don't you? Now we turn to the exercise, to the comprehension exercises. If you have not understood the passage, you can read it again, once or twice. Make sure that you understand everything. Which title best expresses the main idea of this passage? Number one, a car accidents. I mean, ways that we can prevent them. B, slow down, save lives by driving slower. C, seat belts, wear them to survive any wreck. D, why not improve your odds with seat belts? The answer is C. Number two, which best expresses the author's main purpose in writing the text or this text? Number A, to inform readers about seat belts, belt laws, or B, to persuade readers to wear seat belts, C, to entertain readers with stories and jokes about seat belts, D, to describe what car accidents are likely without seat belts. The answer must be D. Now, question number 3. Which best describes the text structure in the fourth paragraph? A, compare and contrast. B, chronological order. C, sequential order. D, problem and solution. And the answer must be A, compare and contrast. Number 4, which best defines the word alternatives as it is used in the third paragraph? A, being safe. B, being unsafe. C, other choices. D, driving fast. Yes, alternatives means other choices. Question number 5. Which best expresses the main idea of the fifth paragraph? A, seat belts are a waste of money. B, people don't like to give money away. C, not wearing a seat belt may cost you. D, seat belt laws says or saves lives. The answer is C. Not wearing a seat belt may cost you money. Question number 6. Which best defines the word invincible as it is used in the last paragraph? A, uncool. B, difficult or impossible to see. C, glow in the dark. D, unable to be harmed. The answer is D, unable to be harmed. Number 7, which statement would the author most likely agree with? A, being safe is more important than being cool. B, moving freely around a car is worth the risks. C, seat belts will keep you safe in any car accident. D, you should be most concerned with your comfort. The answer is, of course, C. Seat belts will likely, keep you safe in car accidents. Number 8, which argument is not made by the author? Number A, not wearing a seat belt can be expensive. B, penalties for not wearing a seat belt should be be higher. Yes, increase. C, seat belts keep you from flying through the windshield. D, wearing a seat belt is cooler than suffering an injury. The answer is B. Penalties for not wearing a seat belt should increase. Now we have which statement would the author most likely disagree with? A, seat belts save lives. B, every state in America has seat belt laws. C, you should drive anywhere, or you shouldn't drive anywhere until you are wearing your seat belt. D, seat belts increase your chances of being injured in a car wreck. Of course, D, seat belts increase your chances of being injured in a car accident. Number 10, which best expresses why the author starts his essay with the word click? A, he is trying to scare readers. B, he is trying to get the reader or reader's attention. C, he is trying to remind readers how seatbelts sound when clasped. D, he is trying to describe what's like to ride in a car. The answer is C. He is trying to remind the readers how seatbelts sound when clasped. Now, I have some words from the passage. I want you to give the synonym of each word. We have here likely, means probably. Invincible means cannot be harmed. Locking means shutting or closing. Required means needed. Unharmed means unhurt. Alternatives means, of course, choices. Now we have long response. What are three main points that the author uses to support his argument? Put them in your own words. You can answer this question in your own words. Refer to the passage. Why does the author write about driving in a car in the second paragraph? What is his purpose? Refer to the text in your own explanation. Number 3, do you believe that the author is more interested in being safe or being comfortable? Refer to the text in your response. And now I leave you to answer these questions by referring to the passage above. And this is the end of the lesson. I hope that everything is clear. If you have any questions, please let me know. Thank you and goodbye.